Alrighty. Can everybody hear me? Is the sound alright? Did my stream not fuck up? Is it working as intended? The music's all good, not too loud, nothing's too loud. Voice crack, yeah. I can hear my voice. I don't know why GoXLR is being a bitch, but I can't turn off mic monitoring for some reason, even though it's technically off. It's driving me fucking nuts. So let's hope I can fix it. Alright, it's been, what, a week? And a lot has happened in that week. Of course it does. Whenever I don't stream, shit happens. That's how it happens. But we are finally back on Tibbit. And we've got a lot to do with it. To some extent. Yeah, shit literally, not literally, shit hit the fan. A lot of bad things have happened. There have been a couple good things, but mainly bad things. Well, let's just get into it, really. I feel like my sound isn't very high. Hold on. Can you guys hear alright? I feel like it's kind of low. We'll go this way today. Start off with. I don't know, I guess the volume with everything has changed. I really wish that GoXLR would not reset all your settings if you're disconnecting it. It's kind of ridiculous. Because there's still a lot of things, or there's a few things that are still a bit broken, and I don't know if I should do something in terms of like resetting everything to make it work. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh my god, why does their gun sound like shit? I thought I cleaned it. Oh, I didn't fully clean it. Right, I remember now. Where's Talia? We'll get some gun oil. Do we have money? Not really, but... Walking your dogs? Fair enough. I'll go over the events that mean something anyways once we get a few more people in here. But right now we're gonna go... I should go clean our gun, to be honest. Let's go to Valentine. I don't know about you, but I feel like I just... Weird. Okay. I just feel like the in-game sound is not that loud. Oh shit. Did I just crash myself? Oh my god. Apparently you're not allowed to change your settings. Let's try this again. I really wish my settings went back to what they were.
Let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. Climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter any weather, we're together.
Hey, Masked. God, where the fuck have you been? Actually, I really don't want to talk to people. You know what? We'll clean our guns later. I kind of want to just chat with you all. We'll continue on the tracks and go someplace where there's hopefully not gonna be anyone. I don't really want to get into RP. Fair enough. College is important. Thankfully, the graphics are working with us today. I'm actually excited to give the recap because a lot of things have happened. And I really want Tibbit to do one thing here. I'm actually curious. I'm very curious if one of the things Tibbit did was noticed. Also, I will say that hopefully soon, I think I will be I am planning to probably stream a little bit of Bolton, my deputy. So we'll probably be seeing some streams of those as well. Maybe like once a week. Obviously it'll replace the Tibbit stream, but that's okay. Neat reward system change. Yeah, I finally added in my own little points. There's been a few changes. Oh yeah, the last stream was definitely a little chaotic. It'll probably be less chaotic if I don't have to worry about all this crap breaking, but you know, it is what it is. I'll figure it out. Both of them are still around. Crow was on a 1-week LOA because he went on vacation. Moose just hasn't been around. The player has been playing other things. He did state that he was gonna bring him back soon, so I hope that's gonna be the case. Who's DMing? Oh my god. Zombie! You little shit. You little shit. I know you're watching my stream. Is anyone else ever gonna return? I'm gonna be honest, I've stopped really hoping for it. If they return, they return, but they're gonna obviously face whatever consequences from the family. You know, if they left randomly, for instance, and then come back, they're always gonna face judgment there. In some sense, Tibbit's kind of been holding on to the wildcard name by herself, so... I wouldn't say it's the end. Tibbit still considers... She will always, I think, consider herself a wild card, even if she's the last one there. She always called herself a card. In fact, we recently used her card to do something specific. Which again, I'll go into explanation of what happened. Once at least Talia gets here, because she's gonna be upset if I don't give her a recap. Hey, Lapping. How are you? I'm doing alright. I'm a bit upset about my Go XLR, but I'll get it all fixed up soon. Alright, let's see if there's anybody that likes Tibbit enough. This song should be out of my playlist by now. Fuck. Let's see if anyone likes Tibbit enough to telegram her. I haven't really played her yesterday, so we'll see. Oh, Todd. Shit. Is that today? Shit. That's literally in fucking 5 minutes. I'm gonna be late. I didn't realize. Fuck, I'm so far away too. Oh my god. I wish you gave me a bit more of a heads up on that. I should have went to Valentine. I wish I continued on to Valentine because we would have made it. We're gonna be there just a tad bit late. I'm hoping other people will be late, so it'll delay them, but we'll see. Fuck. I really wish I would check that a little earlier today, but... Looks like we're going to a funeral. Okay, they're not chasing you. It's a good thing. Good thing means they haven't found out. They haven't found out. Oh, that's so golden. Steve, thank you for the Prime subscription at 37 months. Hope you're doing well. Who the fuck is this? He's just fucking running. I gotta run into a 10. I'm not gonna stop for him. No, I'm not giving you 5 million channel points. I'm not doing polls. No, I'm not doing polls. That would get people points way too quickly. I really hope they get delayed. They delay that fucking. I really hope they delay it. Please don't smash into me. No, I don't want to predict. I don't know what any of those are. Please don't do it. I don't know what any of those are. What does it do? Wait, don't they win channel points too? Logged into. There we go. That's working.
Danger zone.
Thank you for the danger zone. Welcome in. Alrighty. Time to change up a few things. Wow, even Gearhart is here. Insane.
You help me configure this shit out.
This is gonna be a magical moment.
Hey, Tibbit.
What do you...
It's nice seeing Bo make a speech.
I haven't
How are you
drank it
feeling?
yet, but I'm waiting for it.
Don't
How you
drink
feeling?
it. Don't drink
If you
it.
see me drink
Don't
it,
drink it.
I'm gonna
Don't
drink
drink it.
Fight you, Peter. It's not gonna be the only chocolate milk come.
Hand take this.
Sorry.
Oh. I don't drink, but I'll take it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Has everyone got a cream or a whiskey?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Or both?
Oh.
Oh no.
Yep, you're fine. You're fine. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
It's been a stressful
Is
day.
that Toby?
Yep.
Shit doesn't never stop.
Need something for the bump?
No. No, I'm okay. Thank you. And it's actually good to see you here.
Lark mentioned.
Is that Rabbit? Rabbit? Why are you here? Hello? Rabbit?
Howdy, Tibbit.
Why are you here?
What do you mean, why am I here?
I didn't know you were friends with Danny.
I was invited here.
I see. Well, everyone's over here, I guess.
Take your time.
Tibbit hasn't dressed up for the fucking funeral. Honestly, it fits her to not dress up.
Howdy.
Well, I'd like to say just thank you in advance for everybody coming out, sharing stories, and just really letting folks know, letting Denny know really how much you meant to him and what he did for you.
I think they're up there now with Danny.
I believe that's Bo and Billy practicing a speech.
No, that's up there with Danny.
Liza will come and get us when it's time.
Okay.
I don't know what the proceedings are going to be tonight, but you do have things to say when things are going. Don't feel like you can't speak up. I'm sure Danny and a lot of people here would love to hear what you have to say, even if it's just a couple words, or even saying thank you. It's nothing to be shy about when we all feel the same way.
Around this group of people, and I know that Danny would have loved everyone to be here today, all of you, so thanks for coming.
Especially because Toby changed his shirt.
What's wrong with the plaid? I thought he looked dapper in it. Maybe we could always ask the tailor, say, can we get a coat, a suit coat in plaid? Actually, there is one, but it's more, doesn't really fit right. We need like a short plaited coat. I think you could pull it off, Toby. Yeah, you take it off when you're working at a ranch, you put it on when you sit down for dinner.
Like a man out of time right now.
Hmm. This week has been very rough. I didn't think I'd be losing so many friends so quickly.
Neither did I.
Just every time I think about them, always thinking back to the last moment that I had with them. It always makes me, always reminds me that people that I enjoy hanging around with, make sure, circumstance giving, any day could be their last. You just truly don't know when the last time you're going to see somebody. It makes me feel better knowing that I was able to share my emotions with them. Before not having the chance to.
Be glad you got that chance, Peter.
I think we're gonna get started soon, so if you could just start to make your way up the hill, and we'll begin.
That's Oglethorpe.
Very soon.
When did he come back?
All right, let's.
What do you say? Head up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you're ready.
Okay. Let's go.
Everyone's walking so slow, I guess I'll slow down.
You alright?
Howdy, everyone. On behalf of Liza and everybody here, thank you all for coming out today. Remember, I say goodbye to somebody very important to us, somebody we cared about dearly, Mr. Danny Kerrigan. Now, as I've said a couple times today, Danny, I remember first meeting. He was still the same Danny, but it was still a lot different. There's a lot of yes, sir, no, sir, right away, Mr. Oglethorpe, all that kind of stuff. Mr. Kerrigan. You know, he came here and he found Baz. And he had remembered seeing him in a parade, a veterans parade, back in Australia. And he just looked at him with such awe and such, just wonder. He just was, he just worked his ass off all the time. You know, to be quite honest, back then, it was, it was Baz, it was me, it was Danny. At that point, Baz was not the man he came to, and I was a goddamn mess. So, if not for Danny, I'm not sure where Baz and I would be, at that point. He went and he got us a ranch. The first ranch we had. He was always thinking, always moving forward, always taking action. He had all that awe and wonder for the man who become his dad, but then he also was able to go out and stand on his own. I could stand up here all day, and I will get a chance to say something again later, but right now I would just like to ask if anybody here would like to share some thoughts or memories of Danny Kerrigan here. I would invite you to do so now. Thank you.
I know some of you may not know me, but I'm Tibbit. Tibbit of the Wildcards. We are actually friends with this ranch, and have been for quite a while now. While I was born to a mother, I grew up with a family who was never of the same blood. Over the many months of getting to know those around this place, I learned that the people here resemble the same family I grew up with. Kind, warm, and inviting. It truly is special here. And you, Danny, helped build that. And then during a state of turmoil within my own family, you, despite us not knowing each other well, invited me to come join yours. I will never forget the feeling I had, the warmth that spread over me, knowing that someone else wanted to take on my burdens. And I'll never forget that kind gesture. And I'll never forget the love I see between, well, between all of you. It really is truly special, and I'm happy to be a friend to all of you. And hopefully I'll be able to help protect that. Rest in peace, Danny Kerrigan. May the cream rise high.
You know, just as Oglethorpe had said, Danny was always the man with the plan. And, you know, he was the second brother I never really knew I needed. And I loved him, you know, more than any words that I can fathom right now. It really pains me that I did not get to say a proper goodbye. But I know that he'll always be watching. In fact, you know, I think I could hear him calling me a dumbass right now. You know, I'm sure any of you that knew Danny or prior to this, or prior to living on this ranch, you know exactly what was going on. I don't think we knew it then, but you know, moving on to this ranch certainly saved my life and saved his too. I think forced us to you know, grow up from the boys that we were into men, and you know, I couldn't be more proud to stand by and watch what he turned into. You know, something I admired about Danny is how, you know, tenacious he was, and he just wouldn't take shit from anybody, unwilling to bow down to any man. I was really worried about coming up here because I'm not really good with words, but then it hit me that, you know, I love this man. I could talk about him all day. I'm grateful for every memory I got to share with him. Every day that I got to wake up and, you know, the things we did. Danny, if you're listening, I just wanted to thank you. Tell you I love you one more time. I hope you're at peace now.
You know, when I first come to this place, the first person I met was Danny. He found me on a rock by the Dakota River fishing. And sometimes people say Danny's aggressive, points guns at people, all this, but there's nothing ever been nice to me. Anyone that I cared about, he was always there. He introduced me to a few people, pretty much got me set up in this place. Ever since then, we're always friends. And over time, we only became closer. And he became my brother. He would do anything for the people he called family. And we're gonna miss him every day. Rain.
Oh my god, he used that term. Oh.
Hi, my name's Leto. I would never claim that I was awfully close with Danny. I didn't really know him a long time. And we may not have always seen eye to eye, but when Toby got hurt and I went slightly catastrophic on myself and bit on others, him and Bo showed up, and for some reason that made me laugh, and he sat me down and had this big conversation with me. And it showed me that, you know, even though we may not be the closest of people, that, you know, we're a family, and he cares, and his ability to support those around him without exactly knowing where he stands with you, he would support you. And I will miss him, and I'll miss the energy he brought. I'm truly sorry you're gone, bud.
G'day. Just gonna share some memories
Wait, is that Boyd?
about Danny when I first got over here.
Oh, he's out
I
of
was
his
here for my
coma.
ma, who was dying over in Australia, and I needed money to help care for her. And I went to a lot of people that knew my pa. Got knocked back by pretty much all of them, and Danny looked at me, he called me his brother, and he gave me a hug. And then he dropped down a rifle on the fucking ground in front of me and said, "Tomorrow we're gonna rob a bank for you." But you know, he knew that wasn't for me, and instead we went around and delivered cream to the whole crossing, and every cent that we made he put it towards my mom. And I'll never forget that. I grew up without much family at all, just me and my ma and a bunch of random fellas I don't ever remember. I never had any brothers or sisters. And I come over here and I got family everywhere. And he was my brother. And I wish I had the honor of growing up with him. Yeah. Thank you.
Danny put up with a lot with me. A lot more than I would have liked him to. I came to the ranch when he was away, but all everyone seemed to tell me was, Danny, you gotta meet this Danny. He's a lot like you when he was younger, you gotta meet him. And then, when I finally did, I finally understood what people were talking about. Viciously loyal, viciously staunch, and a family man at heart. people here at this ranch and your family, Danny, did more for me than my blood family back home. Thank you.
I know a lot of you folk, probably not in the context we'd all prefer. I knew Dana Kerrigan for a long time. Once upon a time, we were friends. A piece of tin got in the way of that. I saw Dana Kerrigan at his worst, I saw him at his best. I think all y'all folk here can attest that at his best, Dana was a person that wouldn't let anything get between him and what he wanted. And what he wanted was for his friends and family to thrive. I knew him all the way back in Thieves Landing. And I knew him all the way to Sisika Transports. The man changed, but his convictions did not. His loyalty did not. He might have been a royal pain in my ass, but I know for a fact that he was a good man to those that earned it from him. And I wish him well.
I wasn't really planning on saying much. Hell, feel like I only knew Danny when we was high up in the hills running from the law. I will say, he gave me this pistol. It's with friends like these. Told me to keep it safe.
Danger zone.
Well, I reckon I can't really do it no more. Figurins, I'll give it to you.
Be right over here.
There's a lot of things that I've had to do in my life. This is easily the hardest thing. Standing here, walking up this hill, even though I've walked up it 1,000 times before. It might have been the most terrifying thing I ever had to do right now. knowing it would be the first of 1,000 more times coming here, and not just visiting one grave, but two. You know, the first time I had ever heard anything about Annie was from Baz. We were riding. He'd mistakenly called me by another person's name, AJ, at the time. And I'd followed him out of town along with Molly, trying to just find out why he kept calling me that. And then at some point the conversation turned into, have you ever met Danny? And telling me that it'd be good if I met him, because he could use a woman. As trying to set me up with his son before I'd even met him. Guess it's a funny thing that, you know, maybe he just knew something even I didn't. Funny how things work out like that. He was always somebody I saw. You know, he always was a hard worker on the ranch, even back at Hanging Dog. First time I met him, I think he was fixing a roof. Then I heard a thud and realized he fell off, hit the ground. He's always working hard. Get right back up and climb up again and continue where he left off. Because that's just how he was. He didn't leave things unfinished. He didn't leave things half done. He always did everything to the fullest he could. It's hard for me to really say exactly when I started to fall in love with him, but I think we both, over time, just realized how much comfort we took in one another. Remember the first time? I think that I really did realize it for myself. On this hill.
Danger zone!
Looking out over the ranch. Riding on the back of his horse. And telling him that I saw the man that he was, even if nobody else did. He meant so much to so many people, but I feel so incredibly blessed that to me he was everything. Just being able to be by his side gave me strength that I didn't even have. When he was gone, it felt like the world was a bit darker. At the same time, I knew he'd come back. Every time I knew he'd always come back, because he always did. It hurts the most knowing that, at least for now, this is the last time I can say goodbye to him. And the first time that he ain't coming back. I will always treasure every together. Time we spent. And knowing that someday I'll join you again. And we'll be able to finally have that moment that you always
Danger zone.
Sitting in front of a fire, 2 rocking chairs, sharing a box of crackers, being able to look in each other's eyes and just see how much we love one another. And that's the memory I'm gonna hold on to the most. Till I can see you again. I love you more than anything, Danny. This is only goodbye for now. Until another day.
I would like to say that perhaps the best way to know the type of man, the quality of a man that Danny was, just by looking at the woman who loved him. It says a lot about the man he is, the man he was. And while this is an incredibly sad day, I just tell this is just a silly, somewhat silly story about Danny. Speaking again, kind of person he was. There was a day where myself and Georgie, who many of you know, and Danny were up in tall trees in the dark of night, moving around, exploring, keeping an eye on things. And out of nowhere, something whistled by our head through the leaves, rustling. Didn't know what it was. Something hit the ground. Whew. Again. Again, somebody was firing arrows at it just through the darkness, right by our heads and all that sort of thing. We're creeping around trying to figure out what's going on. We see this figure off in the distance, and we're trying to figure out what to do. Danny, being Danny, goes, "Wait right here." And he just takes off into the darkness. Now, I'm not familiar with the geography of Australia, but I don't imagine it looks like tall trees. However, this young man, just full on guts, had some kind of know-how, got the drop on a gentleman who lived in the woods. He lived there. Danny surprised me. And despite all that, with Danny's help, he talked to the guy, we sat down, we broke bread, and it just became for a while a very peaceful and relationship. It was one of the most pleasant evenings I can remember. The 3 of us up there in the woods talking to that man about what was going on up there. It was just this incredible switch from aggression to find out what's going on to just peace and talking about it. And this is an incredibly sad day as I stand here in front of these 3 men. And while it kills me, and I'm sure many of you to think, that these men lay here while despicable worms still walk this land, There is some comfort in knowing that these three are here together. Now, there's something I do need to read. This is a note from Danny. If you are all here gathered today, that means I've more than likely died. Writing this feels funny in a way, faced with the knowledge that I am no longer what I was. Coming to the crossing, I had nothing. I was nothing. I had no values, no appreciations for the simple things in life. Sooner or later, I found a family, a father, a wife, and a band of brothers. I've done some terrible things in the name of all of them, and suffered through the worst things possible with them by my side. No, and when I died, I did it in the Kerrigan way, without any fear, and my final thought of my family. I love you all more than you could possibly know. Thank you all so much for coming today. I'm sure we'll go down the house after this, and please take the time to come by and say goodbye to this fine young man here.
Excuse me for a moment.
I'm really tempted to have Tibbit give him a playing card. He's actually given a couple out to those who are in their graves. I do wonder if anyone will find out what that means. Damn, I'm choking up, man. I hate this. I love Danny. For those who don't know, Kino's the spades in general tends to represent strength and determination, and then Keen is for her at least. Keen means leadership, so I figured it was fitting for him. Did I give him cute? No, I gave him cute clubs. That's what I meant. Damn, what a fucking scene. We're gonna have to have another one too. With Effie and Nash. That one's gonna fucking kill me. Danny's a pretty big loss, not to Tibbit per se, but Effie and Nash are really awesome. Sorry.
That's alright. How are you doing?
It's been a while since I've seen you. I'm doing alright.
Yeah, cut and ran a while ago. Moved up north.
I see. Yeah, well, I'm gonna probably get out of here because it's, you know, they might need a little bit of grieving time.
Yeah, I'll probably head out of here soon, too.
Oh, it was nice to see you again. Stay alive.
I'll try.
I don't think we should stay for too long. Alright, is Talia here now or not? Did she leave? Because we still haven't recapped on what happened. We need to get our guns fucking fixed. I did not expect to have that today. Hey Talia, you've missed. I haven't done a recap because I was waiting for you. You also missed out on an entire funeral that I did not expect to go to today. I didn't know it was today. Actually, when did he send me that fucking invitation? Because I feel like it did not. I feel like he might have sent that in today, which is very last minute. Oh, no, okay, technically sent it yesterday. They will not make a move on anyone on Danny's funeral if they are wanted. Oh, okay. Alright, well we can do our small little recap here. So obviously a lot of things have happened. One, we obviously... Tibbit found out they lost Danny, which she wasn't really close to him, but that's one of the things that... Oh, we need to clean our guns. The reason why Tibbit's sad about it is because Danny is actually someone who literally invited Tibbit to join their family to get away from
this later this evening. So
anyways, Danny invited Tibbit to join their family to use me.
Pardon. Well, we can go back to my horse this way.
So anyways, to avoid the whole Kettleman conflict, which Tibbit obviously declined it because she's not abandoning her family, but the gesture is still extremely important to her. She found out Rufus died, which she wasn't close to him, but I was actually very excited to have Tibbit and Rufus fight. I think he died quite a while ago though, but she found out recently. Let me see how many I need. 1, 2, 6. And then she found out 8. We need 8. She found out Effie and Nash died, which that is definitely going to destroy her to some extent. Let's get 10. That one's pretty rough. But we'll see what happens there. I'm not sure if the ranch, or no, not the ranch. I don't know who's all going to be riding on the DiCenzos for Effie and Nash's death, but Tibbit's already antagonized the DiCenzos for it. I don't know whether they know it, or whether, Oh my god, I forgot about that! Oh, that was beautiful. Who the fuck was that? I gotta see who that was. Who did that? Dutchman! It's so fucking beautiful. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Oh, I love that. But yeah, Tibbit went and antagonized the DiCenzos already. She's already left them a note. It wasn't anything like threatening, it was more so, you fucked up, enjoy the consequences, and then she labeled it as Jack of Diamonds, which is her card, as you guys know. So I'm very curious to see if they got that note, and if they did, whether they'll find out who... Oh shit. Really? Only 4 Schofield bullets? Yes, Tibbit left them a message. I don't know if they'll ever find out it was her that left that note at their manor. I guess we'll find out in time. I think we might go and leave another one. We'll see. Thank God I was on the rock. I would have been able to kill him. Yeah, to some extent, Tibbit's keeping an eye out on where the DiCenzos are and where Tommy Two Snakes and his crew are. That way she can alert the right people. Unfortunately, because of my me becoming a deputy recently, I can't actually do any criminal activity in Tibbit, which sucks. It really sucks. It actually sucks, because I think Tibbit would actually ride out with anybody that were willing to ride out on the DiCenzos for Effie. She would absolutely do it if I didn't have to, you know, if I wasn't deputized. So we gotta wait for another 10 days, I think. No, 9. Wait, I got deputized on 2nd, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. When did I get deputized? I can't even see when I got deputized. Point is, I can't ride out right now. But once, if things are still pretty hot with the DeCenzos, I think she's gonna join that battle once that 14 days is up. For now, she's just gonna leave him notes of, hey, you fucked up, which I'm pretty sure is not. I don't think it's a rule break, or no, a law break. As long as it's not threatening them. Shit. It's not, technically, it's a... Oh. I really gotta piss, not gonna lie. Alright. Good night, Dutchman. We're actually gonna take about a 5 to 10 minute break, so I really gotta go. I gotta go pee, man. I really do. Oh yeah, and then the other part of the recap, Tibbit, I think it was yesterday or the other day? Yeah, 2 days ago, Tibbit got taken as a hostage. I was literally logging on to in between my work break to check telegrams, and that happened, so that was actually a really bad time, and I'm glad it didn't take too long. Alright, we will be back shortly. Also, we will be eventually streaming Deputy Harley Bolton. I think we will end up streaming her maybe once a week. That way you'll see two days of Tibbit, 1 day of Harley. We'll see. We'll see how things are. The problem with playing Harley Bolton is I lose track of time. With Law, you're just constantly moving and doing shit that time passes so fucking quickly. Anyways, let's go antagonize the DiCenzos. I'm joking about that, but I am curious to see if my note was found. So I might go check that out, see if we can sneak by. I thought we'd see Crow today, because she should have returned yesterday, technically back to the crossing. Howdy howdy does in chat. Sorry, I'm a little quiet. Not much going on right now. We're going to Saint Denis. I want to see if Tibbit's note was discovered by the DiCenzos. Is this the right way? Wait a minute. Yes, it is. I'm just curious if they've discovered it. This is not the right way. Well, I mean, it is a right way, but not the one I want to take. I really hope they're not at their manor. That's gonna be awkward. We're just gonna swing by quickly. Anybody there? Just passing through. No one's there. My note's still there? No, it's found. What was found? Kind of tempted to leave another one since we're gone. You totally should. Talia, are you there? I don't know if she's still there. We gotta write this note priority. Actually get in there. What else should I say to them? Is that them there? Howdy. Sorry?
You okay, darling?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay. I just saw you skipping about the place.
Oh, I was just coming in to get my guns cleaned.
Oh, no. You're fine. You're fine. Got a question for you. Dr. Crow's, he still about these days?
He was gone back to Chicago for a week. He actually just came back yesterday.
Excellent. I don't know if you'd be interested at all, but I have a very, very reliable supply of morphine if he's still, you know, doing medical and whatnot.
Right. I'll let him know.
You got my telegram, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, appreciate it, darling.
Of course.
You stay safe.
You too. Ooh, that's them. That was the Vincenzo's. Oh. Maybe we shouldn't add that note if they're around. Fuck that, I'm not taking that risk. How is the witch's protege? What do you mean protege? Excuse me, Omatic? It looks like she already has a protege, somebody named Kit. Wow. Wow.
Danger zone.
We are not gonna stay, It looks like they got her note, or maybe somebody else took it. That, or they just don't know who left it, which I would assume they wouldn't. Thank you for the danger zone. Yeah, I don't think the Vincenzo's would get it. Maybe Sloan might get it, but that's only if they actually got the note. I'm doing alright, Ilmatic, thanks. You've missed a funeral there, Rem, whatever your name is. I will say we'll probably be having a relatively short stream today, just because I want to get off and soon and fix all this shit with my Go XLR. Actually, I wonder if I got a response back on my issue. No, I did not. Fuck me. I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. Ugh, no, I won't do it. I won't give in to the temptation. No, I can't. I gotta be careful with what I do right now, because technically I'm not allowed to break any, or what was it? Yeah, have a criminal character, which I don't think. I mean, technically kicking someone would be assault, so I'm not gonna do it. No fucking way. If it isn't the ghost himself.
How you doing, Shell?
I'm doing alright. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good business today. A lot of good deals.
What are you doing business in now?
I'll say more. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Running the bar out the bayou.
Really?
Yeah, your old place, I think.
What's it called?
It's called the Morning Star.
Oh. Well, maybe I'll swing by.
Yeah, feel free. We're closed for the night, but I'll be back around tomorrow.
Fair enough. Well, you have a lovely night.
You as well?
Holy shit, I didn't even think he was still playing. That must be Desmond's horse. That almost looks like his horse. Wonder where he is. Mammy, big kitty. Woo, woo. Oh shit, this is a bad idea. I thought my shots hit from horseback, but they didn't. Why is... Okay, I'm just sucking today apparently. How long do I think the stream will be for? We're probably going to be closing it out here soon. Again, I don't have everything set up properly, so I don't want to... Fuck me. I hope those wolves don't interrupt my desire for the sunrise. But I feel like they are going to. Alright, we are going to end the stream definitely a lot earlier than usual. I do apologize for that, but I want to get some things done as well as fix this all up. We'll be back on Sunday. And I hope you all have a good night. And stay safe over the weekend. We'll be back tomorrow with a GTA stream. It is a beautiful view, isn't it? Alright. Good night, everybody.